Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is the last trial of this season. You can see where I'm positioned. Win or lose, I'll finish in M1. And that was the goal. What I'm mostly looking forward to are the other guys that are in M1 and possible matchups. So you can see the Sears here. When I go to the top, Mobile Gamer is in M1. I'm not sure if this is the Ash that I've chatted with from time to time on the MSF Discord, but I'll check to see if this is him. And there's Doolin. And so this will be interesting to see. Oh, Casper, that's the guy I'm going against now. So this will be interesting to see how many of us could possibly be matched in the next go-round. So let's take a look at Casper's stats. He's 84 mil, well over 3.6 mil STP, and here are my stats. So this is what I'm running on defense. It's pretty much the same thing as yesterday, or if you happen to see the episode on Monday, it's just some slight position order changes. And so here are the results to the battle. Casper won by 15 points. So what we're gonna do is just kind of recap the battles, and we'll go one room at a time. I'm not gonna do the replay because this is the last trial. I think the room changes going to next season are enough that there wouldn't be much benefit from looking at what's going on with these defenses, because I'm sure we'll be doing some different things, and they'll take some different counters. But you can see here, I went into his Infinity Watch and got an average score with the Pegasus, 8360. And he went into my Extreme Rogue and got a really good score. So he took a G19 3-diamond Kang with 3-diamond Apocalypse. And that really just crushed this team. In room 2, I went into his Scroll Hive Mind with a suggestion from Juicy. So he said going with Cabal, Lizard, and Black Cat, and that worked pretty well. So it's a good counter to have added to the list. And so in my defense, this was to be an easy win. He went in with Spider Society and did fairly well. I mean, it's an average score, but it's a clean win. And it just lets us know how Spider Society is just scaling well. And so in his room 3, he had the Rogue Extreme, and another suggestion from Juicy is just going with Masters of Evil, and he gave me an attack order. So that attack order that I did in the battles is really efficient, and so I'll be looking to go that route if I see this again. Most likely, I'm thinking the Masters of Evil would still work on them, no matter what the room rules might be. And so my team, I was trying Spider Society in 3. He made light work of it. He used Cabal, and so he's got Mysterio and Lizard. And so Cabal, had I put this team in 5, would have wrecked it. So I think he just kind of understood how to maximize his teams to get the best results. So he had 2 really good scores, and I think that's what put him over the top to give him that 15-point advantage. So here, I went in with the Undying, and I wanted to try them with Scroll, and so in Doom. And my Doom almost got one-shotted, so I've been giving a lot of thought to, is it time to take Doom to 7 red? And I'm starting to think that maybe it is, because he can so easily get killed. Maybe even it's time to put diamonds on him. So I'll be thinking about that a little bit, because he is in the store and I have just barely enough to get him. But this team worked really well. And you can see the main damage was done to Hela. And so this was Superior 6 that he had, but he had no Lizard. So I think that helped me as well. No Lizard and no Mysterio. And so here, the Out of Time Dorm in room 4, he was definitely familiar with it. This team that he used, I would use the same team. Even if I didn't have Quicksilver, I'd be looking to use the same 4 and see what 5th I could use to go with it. But once again, he had the average score, and so this was a nice clean win, because this room can be troublesome with this team in it. And it's just basically a B team without Black Knight on it. So this was a really good counter to it, and he stabilized his overall score by doing so. So in this room is where I really got hit pretty hard. He had the full Out of Time, and I was thinking of going with New Warriors, and I said, no, I better save New Warriors for room 5, because they're bigger and more, I think, suited to counter what he had in room 6. And so I used the full Superior 6 plus Vulture on his Out of Time in 5, and I took some heavy hits, and so had I not, the score could have been better. It would not have been better enough to close the gap with this one room, but it would have given me probably a better chance had I been able to hold on to some of this health here. And the same for him. Yeah, he took some serious damage. Somehow his turn bonus was much faster, and so the damage didn't affect him quite as much. But both of these teams really did their jobs, and even though these are average scores, they're really pretty good scores considering the type of teams that are in these rooms. And so in room 6, this is where I decided to use the New Warriors with APOC, and they did fairly well. Still took some damage. I'm really starting to think that in order to keep them relevant, we are going to have to look at putting G19 on 1, 2, or even 3 of them, as the new warriors to keep them going. So that may be what has to take place in order to have this as still a Cosmic Crucible team, the Warriors that is. And so here he just went in with Pegasus, and he got a slightly better score than I see most people get when they use Pegasus on Infinity Watch, and even especially in this room. So that was surprising to see. But at the end of the day, this is the final score, so he won by 15 points. And it was a good match to have had as the last battle, just to kind of get a feel for what this level of competition will be like as we go into the next season. Okay, guys, chat later.